I paid Sam Owens, I paid Iman Gadhi, I paid Miles Beckler, he has a course too, and John Wintford on how to run ads for online courses so you don't have to. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I have learned from all these courses, and we're going to cover several categories. We are going to cover the platform to use, the funnel, the type of ads, and at the end, I will do complete ranking, so stay tuned. Let's start with Sam Owens. So Sam Owens is the founder of consulting.com and he owns school.com. Iman Gadhi has Agency Navigator and Agency Flow. Miles Beckler is a very popular content creator on YouTube, and John Wintford is the same. Let's start with the platform. Everyone wants Facebook besides Sam Owens. Sam Owens was really big on Facebook, but recently he has switched and he's pro YouTube ads. However, the thing is that he made his money and he teaches you how to run ads via Facebook. And in his latest course, he has a part about how to run ads on YouTube, but it's taught by another expert, not by him. Iman Gadhi, Miles Beckler, and Joe Whitford are all pro Facebook platform, and they use the Facebook platform for running ads for online courses. I will cover step by step everything. We are going to go so deep that we will leave no stone unturned. But next, let's talk about low ticket versus high ticket courses. Just for the record, they don't teach you everything about low and high ticket. There is a mix. So that's why I have made this column in this category where we are covering whether to teach you a high ticket or low ticket. Sam Owens teaches you how to run ads for a high ticket. He basically doesn't believe in low ticket. He thinks that you need to have a more expensive product in order to make running ads worthwhile. So he thinks you need to be above $2,000 US, more precisely 5K or even 10K. His latest product is 10K. So he believes that in order for you to run successful ads for your online courses, you have to have a high ticket. Iman Gadhi's system, he teaches you both how to run low ticket and high ticket. So he's the only guy here whom you can rely for learning how to run ads for both low ticket and high ticket. So he covers various types of funnels, but maybe that wouldn't be an advantage. Stay tuned later down this video where we are going to do those rankings. Then we have Miles Beckler. Miles Beckler is teaching you how to run ads only for low ticket. He doesn't believe in high ticket. He says that the online gurus who are selling you high ticket courses are basically scamming you. So the most expensive course that Miles Beckler has is $500 US, but usually it's being discounted so you can get it by $250 US. And John Wintford, I know he's not the popular, but near the end of this video you will understand why he's also important in this situation. He teaches you how to run ads for low ticket products, and he made his fortune on low ticket products. Next, let's go with cold versus warm audience. This is really important because they all differ here. Sam Owens teaches you how to run ads for cold audience and warm audience. However, he teaches you to start running ads for cold, and after 1,000 conversions or so, then to start with warm. So he's high on cold, spend a lot of money, make it work, and then switch to warm as well, warm and hot as well. His approach works. Then we have Iman Gadhi. He's the same. He also teaches you to run ads to cold audience, and then after a while to warm. He also teaches you how to run ads to hot. So he's using three categories: cold, warm, and hot. And Sam Owens is teaching you cold and warm, and basically his warm is all hot traffic. Regarding what's cold, what's warm, cold is someone who hasn't heard about you, warm is someone who knows about you, and hot is someone who probably abandoned the cart. He was ready to buy, but he didn't buy. Miles Beck teaches you how to run only on warm ads, but there is the trick here, how to make warm audiences. So more of that later, where we're going to talk about the funnel and the overall strategy. And John Whitford, he teaches you the opposite way. He teaches you first to start with warm and then move to cold. which is logic in my opinion. And if you're starting, maybe his approach would be best and you wouldn't need to spend a lot of money. Also, Miles Beckler has something about it. I will let you know just in a second. So John Whitford is saying you start with warm, start with those retargeting ads, remarketing ads, and then switch to cold. Learn how to sell to your warm audience, then switch to cold. Regarding CBO, which is campaign budget optimization, which is the engine of the artificial intelligence of Facebook. So Facebook to decide how much money to spend per AdSense. Sam Owens is against it. Iman Gadhi is also against it. But when you scale, when you have a lot of proven audiences, then he will tell you to move to CBO. And Miles Beckler and John Whitford, they both like CBO right at the start. So they will run those conversion campaign directly to CBO. That's a nuance. So everyone thinks different here. Regarding the funnel, this is the most interesting part. What kind of funnel they use and how they drive traffic to it. Sam Owens uses the case study funnel as well as the VCL or video sales letter. He is the only one here who is using the webinar funnel as well. No one else is using the webinar funnel at all. But the thing is that even Sam Owens has abandoned this strategy. He has used it in the past, but now he doesn't use a webinar. He also uses only video sales letter or case study funnel. At the moment, he's exclusively using most of the time video sales letter, but it's more or less like a case study funnel. And also he is the only one who has custom events. So he's creating custom events on the Facebook platform for tracking. So you have booked session and watched a video sales letter. No one else is using these custom events. Iman Gadhi is not using a webinar, but he is using case study and VCL. So probably for high ticket, it's best to use some kind of VCL funnel. Miles Beckler, for low ticket, he's using direct traffic to a long sales letter without a video. He's the only one using this for low ticket. So he's driving traffic to a long sales letter. It's a long web page. And then you have the option to buy. That's for the low ticket. And for the mid ticket, let's say for his flagship courses, he's using VCL or video sales letter. And after a while, after you watch it a certain period of time, the sales letter will show on the webpage and you can buy directly. But before you see the video sales letter, you have to opt in. That's the same for Sam Owens and Iman Gadhi. They both want you to opt in, but Iman Gadhi was experimenting with video sales letter without an opt-in. So this is interesting, but I think it's not viable. I will advise doing with an opt-in, and which is really important. Miles Beckler is running conversion campaign only to warm audience, but in order to build a warm audience, he's running video views ads on Facebook to cold audience, and then he retargets those who can watch certain percentage of the video. Then he drives them to the sales letter. So this is really, really interesting. He's the only one who doesn't run direct conversion ads to cold. He runs direct conversion ads to warm audience, but he uses video views to build his warm audience. And at last, John Whitford, he is using the same funnel for warm and cold audience, but he teaches you to start with warm audience, but his sales letters always have a video at the beginning. In example, Miles Beckler is the only one who is using a sales letter without a video to sell his low ticket courses, and John Whitford is using those long sales letter, but with a video always to sell his low ticket courses. Next, we're going to talk about ads type. Basically, most of the time, they're all using image ads. They don't say you not to use video ads. They say you can test, but no one is heavily using video ads in their strategy that they're teaching you. Only Miles Beckler is teaching you how to create those videos, how to go live. So he is going the extra mile because it's part of his strategy. He teaches you for you to run video views ads and then run those conversion ads. The conversion ads could be image and video. So basically, everyone is teaching you to go image besides Miles Beckler. He's teaching you to run video ads. But I understand because running video ads is the most difficult part, because you need to create video, you need to set up everything. It's the most difficult, and it's tougher to test. With video, with image ads, you can test more at the same time. Next is about the bonus. Sam always is on the product. He believes that the product has to be ultimately good, which I like about him. So he has a great product, and then he runs the ads. So this is really important. Iman Gadhi is more focusing on hype or flexing. He has a lot of content where he's showing how he's buying expensive watches, he's going traveling places, he has amazing villas, he goes to Dubai. So he's trying to sell you the dream. He's trying to sell you the vacation. So that is part of his strategy. Sam always is not doing. He's not focusing on hype. He's not flexing. Iman Gadhi also has a good product, but his strategy is selling you the dream, probably because the demographic of his audience are younger men, and they really like that style. Miles Beckler is heavy on content and on email lists. So he has published hundreds and hundreds of videos, helpful videos. He is building his brand, he's building his email list, he has a lot of lead magnets, and then he runs ads as well. He runs ads to build his email list as well. Sam always has a huge email list as well, because he was running for opt-in, millions and millions of people, and Iman Gadhi is not focusing that much on the email list. But Miles Beckler is focusing heavy on content and the email list. As I said, you will understand why it's important to know John Whitworth here, because he's not that famous like the other guys. He basically not copies, but uses the strategies of Russell Brunson. So what I'm explaining is more or less the strategy of Russell Brunson. So Sam Owens, for high ticket, I will give it 9 from 10. He's the GOAT. He's the best for high ticket. If you want to sell high ticket, then I think his strategy will work. For low ticket, I'm giving 2 from 10. Mostly because he doesn't believe in low ticket. He at least tell you don't run ads for low ticket. Then let's go to Iman Gadhi. He's mixed because he focuses both on low and high ticket. That's why I think he's not the best for either high ticket or low ticket ads. For high ticket, I would say 4 of 10, and for low ticket, I would say 7 of 10. So he's good for both, but not stellar for either. Next, we're going to with Miles Beckler. For low ticket, he's the best. He's 9 or maybe 8, and for high ticket, he's a 2. Why? Because he at least tell you do not run ads for high ticket, because he doesn't believe paying for expensive courses. But for low ticket, he's 8 or 9. He goes all the way. He teaches you copywriting, how to write sales letter. He's teaching you about the follow-up within the email list. He's giving you a swipe file. So I think he's 8 or 9 for low ticket. And then John Whitworth, I will give it 1 for high ticket, because he doesn't have a stand for running high ticket ads. He doesn't cover it. Probably he knows it. He used content in order to do that, but I would just give it 1. He might be 2. I wouldn't worry. And regarding low ticket, I think he is 7. His strategy of starting with warm then cold is really amazing. I really like it, but it's not that good. He's not teaching you how to write the sales page. He's teaching you a little bit about the text of the ad. So that's why I'm giving 7 of 10. And an example, Sam Owens is teaching you the most how to run good ads with clear examples. That's why I gave him 8. What are my final thoughts? Base of organic content is a must. At least you have to have 100 videos in order to succeed if we learn from these guys. But it doesn't have to be. You can succeed without base of content, but it's advisable to have base of content for around 100 videos. I would advise start with Facebook. They all advise for you to start with Facebook ads. That would be the primary platforms. If you're a beginner, start with warm audience. I like that. So start with the warm audience and then switch to cold. That is the strategy which is being taught by John Whitworth and both Miles Beckler. So I like that one. Running ads without a popular YouTube channel is a challenge. They all have successful YouTube channel. They all have thousands and thousands of subscribers. So organic content is a must again. You can win without this. You can win without successful YouTube channel. But again, you need some kind of presence on the social media. They all teach you to test and iterate. So test and iterate a lot. Test with different images, different angles, different videos. So that's a must. Don't expect to run just one type of ad and say that is it. That's the win. Best to learning by doing. So do it yourself. Test everything. There is no magic bullet. You have to test it by yourself. If you want to buy one of these courses, I wouldn't mind. I'm not affiliate. I will not sell affiliate links. This is completely unbiased opinion of mine, and I have bought all of those courses with my own money. I have went through the materials and I have tested everything. That was it. And let me know in the comments what do you want to know. If there are certain aspects that I didn't cover, I'm happy to answer. That was it. Bye. Thanks for watching.